kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the
at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs pick over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. In this first half, this is 2nd and long. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, man. Rip blitz. He's coming. Double up. 15. He's coming. Double up. 15's the mark.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons, 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. Now here's Mahomes, and this is caught by Watkins. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Caught here by Bell. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now it's Mahomes again. Gets this one to Hill. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Max Crosby in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again.
Topper. Hey, 57 colors. Delta.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 31. Shoot. 44. Mike. You can't block me. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hatchet. Topper.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watt. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Carr now to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Hey, 734.
Hey, orbit.
50.
To throw, it's Carr. And he fires one incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yellow. I'm the little lady. Let's set a tone.
Key to tight end. Key to tight end. Hey. 4 down.
Mahomes now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Check. Fresno.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. For 6. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check 13. Check 13.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got you to spin their ears back and get after him now.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Well, there you go. From red zone to red zone on that fumble return.
It's amazing how fast things can turn around, isn't it? I mean, it looks like one team's driving, got everything taken care of. All of a sudden, the ball's on the ground or popped in the...
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and through. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time
positive.
we have to leave.
After the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Carr gives to Rashard. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Kill. A 2-yard pickup.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 54 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and that will extend this big lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 44-yard line.
Undercrush.
On 2nd down, Williams looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chiefs.
Check right. Rush in.
Attack.
Rush in.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mahomes will try again on second down. It's Hill, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Yellow.
Tackles. Shift.
Hey, 15. Attack.
Haywood.
And again, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Connor Barwin in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. On third and long, it's Mahomes, and the pressure gets to him again. Max Crosby able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll have a first down and more past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now Carr. It's hauled in by Dodson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Carr now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Carr flushed out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Anthony Hitchens, 2nd in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighters.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
58's the mark.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And now it's third down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
On third down, Carr. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Catanzaro now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win it.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one Raiders having a first down as well. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
You're exactly right. It's an elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't.
This is caught inside the 15. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
No problem there on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? and they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. There they will hit the road.